What's up, people? Welcome back to Bloodborne. Today we are going to go ahead and wrap up the loose ends in the Cathedral Ward. Alright, so last time we ended up opening this gate here, and then well, not last time, I think it was a couple episodes ago, and then we took off to Hemwick. Whoops. Alright, so this time what we're actually going to do is we're going to stick around and we're going to clean up and grab everything in here. And then we have a boss to kill and also a special encounter. Oh, couldn't quite get... Come on. Alright. Let's go ahead and take this guy out first. That was a nice quick swing, buddy. So you can tell we have stepped up our damage just a little bit, which is nice. So when we get done with this episode, we'll have this entire area completely opened up. There's an item up there. We'll actually get that in a bit. So when you come out here, you can see you got two of these guys wandering around. Prioritize taking them out before you go for the items. And so there was the main gate right there. If you are playing this and you want to rush into some co-op in this area, what you'll want to do is, instead of following what I did and going to Hemwick, the minute you get back into here and you drop down and you open up the other gate over there, let's see, right in this area here. Instead of leaving this area, what you'll want to do to co-op here, you want to run and you want to open up this gate. So once you come through this side and you pop this open, you will be able to co-op in this area. But until you do that, there is no co-op in this area. So be aware of that. Poison knives, they come in handy for certain situations. I don't use them a whole lot. Got a couple of NPCs here. Make sure you're talking to them. We're gonna pass on that. Okay, so as we come down here, there's gonna be some enemies laying on the ground. Take them out. There is, however, black church garb. This guy is who you want to watch out for, and I don't know why I have no idea why my controller's diving off to the side like that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now, but okay. That may have been the way my camera was angled, but man, that was throwing me off big time. More poison knives. Watch out for that jerk. Right. And there is a little bit of a mini mob back there, as you can see. And the guy we want to watch out for is right there. Alright. Oh, slip back up this way. Alright, so we got one of those guys up there, so we do have to watch out for that. I don't think he'll run down here. We'll head up and grab him here in just a second. Come out here. Talks about the Watchman of Bergenworth with the password and gives you a pretty nice little view. There's that item we saw a little earlier, just some quicksilver. Alright, once again, we're going after the guy over here, and for his type, we definitely want to pull out the saw spear. may have reset. Oh, and the crow tried to thwart our efforts there, but we got him. Quicksilver pebbles, but this is the real star right here. So that should give us our +6 right there. More shiny coins. And in case you were wondering, there's a shiny coin. So throw it down, it'll just let you know that you've already been there. All right, we can't go any further that way, so we're going to head back. And we're at 19 and 24, so we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and make a run at the boss here. What we'll do for this is we're going to put on a fire paper, which we should have bought a couple. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and run back. We've got plenty of time, so let's play it safe here. Pay attention here. There's Eileen, and we will get to her in just a second. By 4. That'll give us 5 on hand. Alright, so we are all set. We got everything ready. Numbing mist, fire paper. So we're going to go ahead and run. Since we already did this and I had to go back, we're going to go ahead and run straight through. You can do that in some spots here in Bloodborne without too much penalty. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. Hang on to your stamina. That way you can get through that. Do be careful of these guys. They hit really hard. Get some iframes on the door. Roll through. And now we have another really cool boss fight. So with this fight, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to light up my saw cleaver and I'm going to try to attack her arms, as you'll see, in order to get a visceral attack. And I'm just going to keep repeating that, and hopefully with the saw cleaver as it is and the fire paper, we should be able to take her out pretty quickly before she does any healing. If she does go into her healing prayer, we'll hit her with a numbing mist so she can't heal, and we'll continue our assault. Alright, here we go. One extra swing is not going to get me killed there. Come on. Alright, so there's our opportunity for the visceral attack right there. And down goes Vicar Amelia. So, again, I'm keeping my record going for super unclean boss fights. But at least now we're not dying, so... you get the gold pendant. Once again, you can get a blood gem, so let's go ahead and use it right away. And we get the gold blood gem, which gives us more attack versus, or more damage versus beasts. And then we see this right here, so let's go ahead and inspect it.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me?
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Fear the old blood. Bells are ringing. We're gonna go ahead and we got a nice lamp right there, which kind of gives us a better starting point if we need to come back here. But we are not quite finished. Slide on by these guys. Through here, heading on back to the chapel. Don't need to fight him, but we do want to talk to Eileen.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad, and he's my mark.
Alright, so she's telling us not to go back to the Erden Chapel lamp. So naturally we're going to go straight there. also put that on. All right, so Heinrich is down here. He's gone crazy, and there he is. So when we go down and we approach him, he's going to come running straight for us. He is pretty aggressive. We'll lure him back up here, and when we get up here to start fighting him, Eileen shows up. Pretty cool. You want to make sure that you're not damaging Eileen when you attack. He will try to get that interrupt on you. Oops. Alright, down he goes. Now we get the air Carol rune.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Alright. We got the approval. Why not round out our collection here? All right. Actually, we got the lamp down here. It's probably the one and only time that this lamp is useful. Head back to the dream. So we can see we have an item from the messengers. The Eye of the Blood Drunk Hunter. This will allow us to access the DLC, which we're not going to be doing until much later. So we'll just keep that in our pocket. Hit up the workbench here. Let's +6. The old cleaver. We still need one more shard to get the +3 saw spear. We don't need that quite yet, so we're still doing pretty good with the cleaver. Go ahead and repair. Check our blood gems. Go ahead and pull them all off there. Bam, so we got a really good one here, which is going to give us up to +27, 7.3%, plus another almost 3% when we're at full HP. Really good. And then we'll hit up this one with the 5.3%. Now we got a few options here. And I believe this one's going to be our best bet here. Yep, so we're finally getting rid of the red blood gem. And we're going to throw on the tempering blood gemstone, which gives us another 5.3%, takes us up to +45. And now we're going to be doing some really good damage with that saw cleaver. We're really going to start working on getting the saw spear up from here on out, up to +6. And by the time we do that, it should be just the perfect time when we need it. Check our Carol runes, and we've got air, which gives us more blood echoes for visceral attacks. Pretty useful. think for now we'll go ahead and stick with what we have. One other thing. We can now, through the Insight Shop, get the armor or the gear of the other half of the dynamic duo, which is Gascoigne and Henrik. We can buy Henrik's garb. Snag that. It's a really cool looking set. And it will actually be useful because it has really high lightning damage. Bolt damage. Alright, let's go ahead and level up.
Well, what is very let
So 2 more levels and we'll be heading back to Vitality and Endurance.
farewell, good hunt.
Go ahead and stockpiling just a little bit longer and then we should be in the clear. Alright, that'll do it for this one. I know we've had a couple of kind of shorter episodes. Let me know whether you prefer longer episodes or shorter ones and I'll try to adjust. Maybe some coming up might start to get a little bit longer, especially when we get some of the bigger areas. But right now we've just kind of been knocking out some odds and ends, which is kind of what we're going to do on the next episode. We're going to head to another hidden area and knock that out pretty quickly with a cool boss, another one of my favorite bosses coming up. So that will all be next time, and I will see you then.